Hello everyone and welcome back to the Sims 3 101 Dalmatians challenge with all expansion packs and quite a bit of custom content. And we are joining the now adult Terry as he goes out on a morning jog, and he is actually jogging over to the dump, which I think is pretty close to their household actually, and you Warrior Cats fans might want to take note of that, cough cough. Anyway, but he's out on a morning jog because last night his life actually changed. And no, I'm not talking about the shy little kiss that he and Tisha actually shared. I'm talking about the fact that he finally sold Castor and Pollux, the two puppies born on his watch. Oh, and look at all those gemstones! Holy moly, let's get those gemstones! But he finally sold Castor and Pollux to Zolanda, the alien who he met with all on his own, started an alliance with all on his own, and was able to sell the dogs to all on his own. Fully trained, ready to go, healthy and happy. And now, my friends, would you like to know how much money we have? How much money we have in this household? 85,000 simoleons! 85,000! That is from selling 2 Tiberium pieces. One of each to represent the 2 dogs that we sold. And I'm still kind of having my head spin about that. I thought that Terry would have this, this special wish, this lifetime wish that he has, be filled by that, be worth more than 300,000 simoleons. But it turns out that's through furniture and things like that, not just like funds in the bank, but also furniture we have around the household. So we're going to do a lot of upgrading to the household, and we're going to see if that number changes when we upgrade the things over on the animal rescue center, and it's going to be quite the exciting day. Also, improving his athletic skill is something he has wanted to do for a long time. By exercise equipment, he actually wants to buy the exercise equipment more than becoming really good friends with his sister Andrea, who's actually getting ready to leave the household so that she can go and she can become a artist at an art school, which is quite exciting. Though we have to have her finish the painting that she's doing of Perdita and Pongo first though. So all right, we've got a lot to do, but I'm still kind of amazed. I have to admit, I'm pretty happy that we're down a few animals, not because I want less animals, but because it's a lot less work to have to dash around and take care of things now. Also, where did Tisha go? Oh no! Tisha, my dear, you appear to have disappeared temporarily and reset. Are you feeling all right? She wants to join the firefighter career and clean a dirty sink. I don't think you want to become a firefighter, dear. I think, oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. What if Tisha wants to become a firefighter and join the firefighter career because she graduated high school last time, or the time before last actually, and got the high school award for being the most likely to burn her house down. And now Tisha wants to join the firefighter career. Oh my gosh. Oh, Tisha, don't you listen to those high school kids. They don't know what they're talking about. Also, I don't think she can clean. She can check the sink. All right, then let's go ahead and have her clean the sink, and hopefully that will satisfy her. She also wants to start catching some rodents and birds and things like that to put into the wildlife rescue center. So we're going to have her work with her cat Pepper and try to befriend Pepper. And if we can make them like best friends, then I will allow Pepper to give whatever interesting little animals he has caught to Tisha as a gift. I think that would be really sweet. All right, but Andrea, we've got to get you ready to go, my dear. She's now had her food. She's ready to leave for art school. She's very excited about this idea. And then Emma actually is going to grab breakfast, but things with Emma were really interesting, you guys, because Emma actually went out last night and spent almost all night talking with Zolanda the alien in the yard, and things turned out really interesting there because she and Zolanda surprisingly actually clicked quite a bit, and now they consider each other friends. So Emma spent a lot of time querying Zolanda, going, exactly how do you guys go around in space? What do you do in space? And trying to get to the bottom of the mystery of where her sister Suez's daughter Lyra could have been taken. So Emma is working on befriending aliens, and she doesn't know it because Zolanda didn't reveal the fact, but she has actually befriended Lyra's grandmother, Zolanda. And now Zolanda is kind of looking at both sides of the equation. She's looking at the fact that clearly Lyra does have family on Earth who she is related to, who miss her so desperately. So Zolanda's kind of keeping an eye on Lyra's Earth family for her, and nobody in the family really knows that that's what Zolanda the grandmother is doing. And if you're a little confused about that alignment, then definitely check out the Galactic Spot side story that we have for 101 Dalmatians, because that's where Zolanda, Lyra, and Suas, as well as the clone we have of Nissa and the Plumbot that we have in their household, are up to all sorts of hijinks on an alien colony. It's really awesome. But all right, enough of that nonsense. We have enough to keep us busy on this planet, let alone trying to jump to other planets. What do we want to do here? Give Nissa a flea bath. That is good dog ownership. A+, highly approve. Also, Nissa wants to dig something up. Awesome. And Pollux is gone. Sorry, sweetie. He was adopted out. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. Let her go to the restroom. I'm going to go ahead. Go here. Terry, are you done? He wants to come and play soccer with somebody. Terry, why don't you come and get breakfast, buddy? And then we need to start buying things. And I'm also going to give a flea bath. Nissa, don't you run off. You need a flea bath. All right. And then Emma is needing a shower of her own. You go ahead and shower. And then I'm going to send... Yeah, I'm going to send Andrea over to the other lot so that she can finish up that painting. And today is just not going to be a day where we spend time on the animal rescue, even though I wish we could, guys, because we're so close to finishing up a few goals. So we might spend some time on the animal rescue if Terry manages to find some time for it. But he actually needs to work on upgrading the household because I do want to change his lifetime wish. I want to alter his lifetime wish from... Oh, wait. I think he would have seen... Terry, where the heck are you even going? But I think he would have seen these flowers. Let's have him pick these flowers for Tisha. Oh my gosh, yes. Why don't we have him pick this sweet William? Holy moly. This is just like a beautiful flower field. Are there any more flowers I can pick? There's a few of them. Let's have him pick the sweet William. Let's have him pick the daisy. These flowers won't stick around forever because it's going to be winter pretty soon. There's even an unknown seed he can give her as a gift. I think in a sulfur flower, which sells for a lot. Here's another seed. I'm going to have him gather those and then go ahead and go home. But he's really starting to think more like a jock. He wants to go and work on building his muscles, which, considering he runs a farm, I don't really blame him. All right. And Nissa is heavily pregnant with puppies. So we should actually have some space puppies showing up at some point in the future. Basil also has fleas. So we're going to be a little bit busy doing flea baths on the farm. And I think to continue with the appropriate level of the challenge, if the dogs are on the farm, we give them a bath the good old-fashioned way. All right, and where's Emma? She's almost ready to come up. So much. Why are you guys so tired? I guess, oh, Emma was up really late last night. That's true. She was up super late. She also wants to read a book about logic. Oh, I know. We could definitely get Emma that she would absolutely adore that her older brother could buy for her. Hello, Terry, are you home yet? Oh no, Terry has allergies. He wants to get an allergy shot. He's got allergies from being allergic to some of the things. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. All right, and Nissa, you're going to go ahead and give Tisha every one of those awesome gemstones and that large space rock that you happen to have. And Tidy Tisha is definitely going to get rid of all of the extra stuff that's inside of the inventory. Hey. I saw that snake skin. There we go. Nissa, you are now free. Go frolic. Go have fun. Go play. Go dig something up. Sniff out a collectible. Basil, you currently need bathe too, buddy. All right, let's come over. Tisha's doing a good job of taking care of the animals and trying to tend to things around the household. Dun 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 dun. Come on, Sims 3. Oh, thank goodness. I always get so nervous that Sims 3 is like going to break on me. All right, there we go. We are not having you join the firefighter career, Tisha. Don't listen to what those mean kids in high school said. You don't need to worry. You're not going to burn this house down. I will get you that fireproof household ability before that happens, sweetie. Don't you worry. I kind of feel like she wants that ability now. Raised by wolves would be really good. No bills ever. I could have sworn Where is it? Is it just a cheap ability? If it's cheap, I'll just get her that little ability now so she doesn't worry about burning the house down. I feel badly if she's gonna spend like so much of her early adult life. Just, there we go, fireproof homestead. Holy moly, that's not cheap. But we'll look into it. Poor Tisha. All those mean bullies in high school. She didn't even go to high school, which is probably why they bullied her. All right, let's see. And then Emma, you're gonna do some chemistry, my dear. As soon as I get my little hands on you, come here, you. All right. And Emma's going to go upstairs. Oh, wait. No, she was going to read a book about logic. That's right. And that's when I had an idea. That's when I had a really great idea. Let's send her outside. Her brother now needs to spend close to 23,000 simoleons. So, Terry, you come over here. And why don't you go ahead and we're going to have him love the outdoors, enthuse about his walk, basically, his jog, that he went bike riding. We're going to ask about day. How's Emma's day going? He tries to really look out for his sisters and he knows he's not that close to Emma. And she's going to talk about trying to research logic and having spent some time talking to aliens last night, right? So we're going to start spending money. Terry is young. He is a little bit hot-headed and stubborn about giving those he loves whatever he can. And he wants to make his sister happy. So we're actually going to start spending some money because that's what he would do. He wouldn't really think it through. Oh, and then let me go over and we're actually going to... Oh, okay, we can't pop over to that lot. Let's spend some money on the household first. Things that I think would work really well for this family. So like hobbies and skills. Terry, I think we don't really have anything in the living room, to be completely honest. So I think Terry would actually be very happy with putting in a fish tank, maybe? Because I think it'd be fun to fill up a fish tank, a scrap, a workbench, DJ booth, ooh, glass blowing and jewelry making. That would be cool if anybody in the family was into that, which they're not. Ooh, actually, he would love a rock wall. Oh, Terry would totally adore having a rock wall to climb. Could I hide it in the treehouse so we could pretend he was just climbing like a treehouse tree? Oh, that would be hilarious. All right, that actually, Terry's a daredevil, so we might try to build him a little rock wall to climb. I'm not even joking, in the yard. That's not what I was looking for, but it might be a good idea. For his sister, though, and her hobbies and skills, we might get her a fancier telescope. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade the telescope to be like a super fancy high-tech alien searching research telescope. And then we'll also go ahead and get her some hollow chests, and we will let his sister start trying to become proficient at hollow chests. And I think that would be a smart idea. And we're going to go ahead and put away the little old piano that their dad used to have into the attic. We'll move that too. There we go. But I think his sister might be really excited to be able to start researching hollow chests because that's how aliens kind of communicate with one another. And she does love playing the drums, so I don't want to get rid of the drums, but I do need to scooch them out of the way. And she did like sleeping on that couch. It's actually a really good couch for sleeping, so we're actually going to just shove it to the side. Because the kids, they're still kids, you know what I mean? They're not really into interior decorating. But yeah, she learned from her talk with Suas that hollow chest is really a great way to kind of exchange information and maybe even, you know, do a little bit of covert spying as an alien. So we'll do that. We'll put a hollow chest down. Should we put down some fancy chairs? I don't know if they would haul fancy chairs upstairs, to be completely honest. I just feel like the kids would have this weird mishmash of like really expensive stuff Terry just like eagerly grabs, and then some really cheap stuff. Like, this is what I think a future intergalactic spy's little attic research station would kind of start to look like. All right, how is that starting to look on the money that Terry is spending on his sister and the money that he's spending for the household? I think I accidentally made us lose money somehow. Whoops. I think I need to spend more money. All right, Terry, we'll spend more money, buddy. If that's your wish is my command. Well, for his sister, I also want to be able to give her the ability to read a little bit easier. So let's pop down here. we'll spend more money on his sister. Or is spending money actually causing the problems? I can't tell sometimes. Having a really fun little bonfire or like the rocks of fire would be nice. Terry definitely is one of those guys who's gonna set the entire yard on fire by putting this out here. But here we go. All right, maybe by the cows. I want to have a little bonfire somewhere, but I really worry all of these leaves are going to catch on fire. Here, this is a good spot. It's nice and clear of trees and leaves. Like there's fire pits. Here's a jetpack. Here's the multi-tab. There we go. We'll give his sister a multi-tab for sure. And hopefully she can listen to Tabcast and do all sorts of work that way. And I feel like he would have a bonfire because Terry is a daredevil. I do feel like he would have a bonfire on the lot, so we're gonna definitely put down a bonfire. And I feel like his sister might want to like research jelly beans as part of like a chemistry thing, but I also don't want her to die because jelly bean death is a real thing in The Sims, so I gotta be careful about that. And then when it comes to the sporting goods, we're kind of cycling around that rock wall. That's totally something I think Terry would have. I don't know how I'm gonna make this fit in our yard and just casually pretend it's here. I feel like he would climb trees. Can we pretend this is just like a big giant tree and he's like climbing trees? I think if I move this carefully enough and we kind of squint and you guys are in on this with me, we can say he climbs a gigantic tree, okay? You guys are gonna help me. We're all gonna believe together. And the power of our imagination combined can make this happen. So we'll say that he climbs this gigantic gum tree. And we can put down some huckleberry bushes to kind of hide the sides. There we go. And then we can actually change the color of it a little bit. I've actually never successfully had a sim investigate. There we go. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Maybe all the way down. I don't think I can change any of the other colors, but I've never successfully had a sim go on a rock wall. So I think that would be fun. It doesn't blend in quite as much as I wanted, but we will say he's just like climbing trees in his yard when he's got these things. Look, I knew he would want a bonfire. I just absolutely knew he would. And he still needs exercise machine. How do we not have more money? We have so much money. How does he not have more money? The net worth is the household's cash plus the value of their lot. So somehow they didn't add value to our lot. We put in giant gum trees. That's pretty tricky, guys. That's pretty tricky. Maybe we need to go to the other lot and we need to go try to add things over there, but at least we're putting things in his sister's place so his sister can enjoy things. And I'm sure, you know what I think Tisha would love, and he would love to surprise Tisha with, is an upgraded fridge. I think that she would be totally excited to have like completely upgraded kitchen. All right, and I think Terry is going to go ahead and here inside of the dog barn kind of clear out a little corner of his own because they don't really use that particular pet bed, and get like super fancy. What's the fanciest of the gym equipment? The Buck and Bronto. Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious to have. There's a shuffleboard table. He's got the trampoline already. There's a speedy pole. Here's the fanciest gym equipment he can possibly buy. And I feel like he might splurge a little and get himself this because he feels like he needs to be super strong. And he needs to be able to take care of beating up more potential burglars. I mean, that was something that actually did happen. I can't exactly hold it against him. And he can hang out with the dogs and just train up so he can beat up burglars. Can't really hold that against him. All right, is that going to fill his want? Is that going to add to the household? It should. It's fancy. It's expensive looking. The dogs are probably going to pee on it. Let's see. Bonfire. What about now? Ah! Okay, I don't know why that isn't affecting the net worth. We've spent a ton of money. I would have sworn that would... I mean, and selling the Tiberium didn't affect our net worth. Nice house, expensive furniture, funds in the bank. I'm not sure how we make that happen. And then let me go ahead. We're going to give her her gift. So Terry, let's send him over to the other lot then. And I'm going to see if spending some money on this lot might affect things. Maybe that's what it's about. So we're going to send him, we're going to have him extreme jog over to visit the rescue sanctuary. Oh, and I guess if Andrea's here, I could have just like worked with from Andrea's point of view and put more things down. But let's try it out. Oh, and look, the dogs are going inside the building. That's fine. That should be okay. All right, well, let's try it out. We're going to put down some of these doors. This is actually supposed to be like the vet's office sort of area. So we'll put some doors down. I might actually need to use more private doors. So hang on one second. Move objects off. And then I don't know if you want to have like doors that everybody can see through when it's supposed to be like a vet office. So let's go with like these nice doors. This is supposed to be where you can come in and like do medical research. We might put in some chess tables. Ooh, or microscopes. Yes, we could put in microscopes and Tisha could use them to study. And we could say that she's actually studying, we could say she's actually studying the various animals and like making sure that they're okay. But I'm pretty sure I have like really cool, yeah, science research stations. Perfect. This would be absolutely perfect for our little vet area. It looks a little intimidating, doesn't it? So I think Tisha would definitely try to like reassure everybody that everything's fine. This is just for testing. Don't worry. So we'll move the doors down here maybe, and we'll hide the scary test thing behind some plants. I'm sure that'll make it a little bit better. And then, I mean, we've got so many cool things we can put down now that we finally have money, like a lot of money too. The chemistry lab station is a little bit more kiddish for what kind of aura we want to be putting off in here, but still pretty cool. And then, oh, look at that. There's a little mood lamp. Oh my gosh, there's so many things to play with. We have money, and that means that I can finally play with things that I have not had a chance to. We're not going to get a dragon. Wrong series for that. I'm going to be honest. We might get Tisha we'll get Tisha a multi-tap too. I think that would be very nice. And then where the heck are my fish tanks? I want more fish tanks. We can put down, yeah, like a little fish tank like this, so we can be saying that we're researching some special kinds of algae and things like that. Wonderful. All right, let's see if that began. And let me grab the multi-tab for Tisha before I forget. But let's see if that improved the value of our household at all. And oh, learn the science skill. That's so exciting. Come on, did that do it? It decreased it. I don't understand. If I sell something from his inventory? Okay. All right. What if buddy boy, what if I sell this giant space rock? Is it identified or not? Okay, we're going to analyze this space rock, actually. I'm going to analyze it just in his pocket, and we're just going to see what it's worth. Holy moly! Wow! I'm almost choking. I'm so excited. That space rock is worth a lot more. It was worth only 3,000 and now it's worth 12,000. Did that somehow decrease our money? Okay, I'm gonna see if selling the space rock does anything. So we just have a very large, very fancy space rock. Where did it just go? Is it right here? There we go. This gigantic space rock is palisite. It's worth 12,000. I'm gonna try selling it. Oh, that worked. Okay, so if I sell things from his inventory, you guys, then we finally have a shift in value, and we can finally start seeing, and look, he's happy because we have some new stuff. So I just need to sell a little bit more. I desperately want to. I'm going to sell all this plutonium. There we go. Oh, we're so close. Only 9,000 more. Come on, Terry. All right, the wildflowers. Oh, that's right. I've got to give away the daisy. Sulfur can be sold. All right, I might have to bathe some dogs pretty soon here. And then another little bit of money. So somehow this adds to his money, but everything else I was trying just didn't. We'll analyze another space rock. We'll sell this carbon steel. We've got like gold. There we go. We can reconstruct this hydrant and maybe sell it. We've got so much going on. Terry's so close. He just has to do like the budgeting and the math. Why are you trying? Oh, she's playing tic-tac-hoof. Oh, that's adorable. All right, we're going to go ahead and get some milk from the cow. Tisha really does seem to take to farm life very well, and we'll have her work with her cat in just a minute. Where is her cat? Aw, her cat's coming over to come sniff her. That's so cute. We'll have her actually spend some time with her cat so she can continue brushing his fur, and then maybe playing with him. Reinforcement praise for being... Well, no, I don't want to have him like scratch. He just scratched the rock climbing wall. I don't know how I feel about that. All right, come on, Terry. Let's finish up. Let's get this done. You have a lot of money. Apparently the Tiberium didn't count because you're a goose. Okay, there we go. What are you doing? Okay, and he's reconstructing something. Oh, and Nissa just got her skill upgraded. Wonderful. Okay, there you go, Terry. And then we're going to sell it from his inventory. I think that helps. I think so. And his large space rock. All right, so close, so close. He's got a lovely moonstone. I guess I have to have him, you know what I'm going to have him do? Where's Emma? Emma, my dear. All right, we've got to have her work with her brother for just a second. So I'm going to send Terry up here. Extreme jog upstairs to go visit with your sister, sir. And I'm going to have her cut with machine, a plumb bob cut the sunstone so that it becomes worth more. There's an emerald cut moonstone on the ground that the kids have mostly just kind of left be. But Emma will cut some stones for her brother. He can give her some of the gemstones as a gift. Friendly. Let's go ahead. Good job. I don't know what he's praising her for, but maybe what she's currently doing. Let's try high five. Let's try maybe watch this as a way of like, yeah, Emma, we've got this. I mean, look at all the fancy new things he's giving his sister. And of course, Andrea is going to have art school, so don't think that it's just like a one-way street. All right, Emma, you better just let me go ahead and give you some gifts. Dang it, I don't think I can give Emma some gifts. That's always so awkward when they're related. I'm just going to have them chat then. What do you mean? He's just running away to go kiss her. He's just running off to go kiss... Okay, Terry is off to go... Oh, because he's a daredevil. And he was like, hey, watch this. And he's going to do a dare. And the dare he is going to do is actually going to go kiss Tisha. I don't know how I feel about all this. This is so interesting. All right, we're going to say he also gave his sister all these gemstones really quickly. Sorry to drag this out a little bit, guys. I have to have the one who's actually talented at cutting these gemstones cut them. But she does love researching the different chemistry of the gemstones, so I don't think she minds. Then we'll give it back to him, and then we'll turn around. He has a daisy to give to the girl he's about to go schmooch. And then we will sell that gemstone. We'll sell the gemstone dust. Let's see how it goes. How far are we? Only 6,000 left. Oh, and Emma just got a call. Oh, yeah. Oh, dang it. Okay, Crystal, we'll call you back. Okay, so Crystal, who just called us, we'll go ahead and send a text. Send a friendly text. We'll send her an admirer text. She actually invited Emma to go to prom together, which I thought was really, really sweet. So we're going to send a secret admirer text, but then we have to get to cutting gemstones because Terry is like, I don't know, splurging with all this money. And so excited about it. And Emma wants to like help her brother out. All right. Pink diamond. Cut the pink diamond. Plum bob cut. Let me see what's going on. I hope this is going to be a sweet kiss. It's a daredevil dare. But. Oh my. Oh, look at him go. I think there's a lot of romance here. Yeah, I don't think Tisha minds. All right, Tisha. And she's also interested in having a little bonfire. She wants to play tug of war with the dog, but I think, what would we do? Oh, and that's right. He brought her flowers. He brought her a gift. So let's go ahead. We'll have him give flowers. Well, we'll have him. Where's the gift? Where's the gift? I can never find give gift when I want it. What are they doing? Oh, they're flirtatiously joking. Okay, I'll leave them to their little devices. You, ma'am, cut more gemstones, please. So she just cut another set. Let's cut the luminous gemstone. We'll do plumb bob cuts. These plumb bob cuts, the higher value the cut you can make, the better when it comes to the various gemstones. And the plumb bob cuts are one of the newest cuts we've recently learned. Eventually, I think you can even do like skull cuts, like really weird stuff. And then, oh wow, Andrea just finished the painting and it's worth over 1,000. It's a brilliant painting. Oh my gosh, I don't think she's ever made a brilliant painting. What a thing to have as her last painting. And it's just going to be called Pongo. Pongo the First. There we go. Wonderful. We're going to take that painting. And Rice is playing in the yard with his ball, as a good horse does. What a busy day. Okay. And there we go, you guys. And Andrea has just completed her personal challenge, her personal gift to her beloved family members. She has made 2 stunningly awesome paintings of the founding dogs. So even if they happen to pass away of old age before she returns to us from art school, she has indeed left behind a little bit of her own legacy. Meanwhile, Terry and Tisha are flirting up a storm because they are absolute geese. And Terry is so close to having the last little bit. He needs like $2,000 more dollars. Come on. Come on, little sister. Emma, you have secretly been cheering your brother on and helping him out since the get-go. We've almost got this. Apparently, luminous gemstones don't really sell for a lot. No. Okay, let's go with, let's cut the rainbow gems. And let's do plumb bob cuts. I think plumb bob cuts are worth a lot. And then once she finishes with the rainbow gem plumb bob cuts, that should be enough. You're so close, Terry. I don't know why you have to increase your net worth. I guess he wants to feel like he's increasing it directly. And there's a little mission blue butterfly. I mean, we've got so much stuff. Even his old comics he would sell about now if that's what it took. He needs $900 more dollars. $900 more dollars. Can you oblige him, little sister? Oh my gosh, she can. You're so wonderful. I think she would keep one of the 2 gemstones if her brother doesn't need them, though. All right. And this guy is playing with leaves over here because life is about to change. It's about to get really interesting. Did we do it? We did it! Yay! He is now officially worth over 300,000 simoleons, and somehow that makes this man very happy. That gives us enough lifetime award points. In fact, we've probably had them for just a little bit, that we can change his lifetime wish, which I actually didn't realize we were that close to being able to do. I thought it was totally different. All right, well, we've been able to change his lifetime wish for quite a while. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that because we need something a little different than the adopting the dogs things. Being a firefighter superhero would kind of be awesome, but we need something that's a little bit more focused on taking care of home and hearth and family. So let's see what we can come up with. There's world-class gallery, not quite what we're going for. Visionary, not quite what we're going for. Turn the town. We could also do the zoologist. I feel like that would be good, but that's kind of Tisha's territory. And I feel like it doesn't really approach the fact that he wants to take care of the farm and the dogs more than anything. The jockey, not really his thing. Canine companion, become friends with 15 dogs. That might do it. I feel like becoming friends with 15 of the dogs that he brings into the family farm, and to also become friends with the dogs by showing he works really, really hard to train up each of the Dalmatians. I feel like that would be good. And then like swimming in cash, that wouldn't even be hard for us to accomplish. I feel like he would be able to do that in no time. I wonder if we should do swimming in cash first though, and really have Terry focus on getting like 152,000 simoleons in the household. That might be a good idea. Let me just glance through some of the others. I would love to hear what you guys think would be a good thing to do. There's private museum, which would be really fun if the relics that counted were actually the relics that the dogs could collect, because that would be amazing to represent like the growth of the museum. So I might look into that in the future. Perfect mind, perfect body. If he had a head for logic, I would totally do that, but he does not. Anything else up here? I feel like the canine companion one really kind of nails it. And I mean, he could do the living in lap of luxury, but that's not really quite what he's about either. So yeah, I think canine companion, just to represent that he really wants to take care of the home and he wants to be distinguished for being really great with the dogs. That's perfect. So we're gonna go with canine companion. There we go. There we go. And then I will do some testing to see if that special museum thing would count for the relics that the dogs have found, because that would be really cool. And I think that's perfect. Now Terry will have the opportunity and the chance to focus on his Dalmatians, focus on the family, and he's got enough money that he can take care of his sisters, take care of the farm, take care of the dogs, take care of the strays, and not have to worry, as long as he keeps that relationship with aliens and has Tiberium, aka puppies, to sell though. So all right guys, what a huge adventure. I am so excited. We are definitely going to be jumping into the next level of romance amongst other things. I really feel like Tisha's about ready to start thinking about some romantic thoughts of her own. She's definitely accepting any flirty gesture that Terry tosses her way lately. So it might be about time to make their relationship official. And don't forget that a certain heavily pregnant dog is flopping around, having a good time, trying to find some collectibles about now. And she should be having some more galactic space puppies any day now. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.